All right, YouTube, this is the Great Simulator here, and I'm back with a weekly recap. I know I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm sitting here in Laredo, Texas, so I figure, why not throw one of these together. It's been a while since I've done any of this. So this is going to be a weekly recap for May 18th through May 31st. And I guess you could also say through until June 7th, because I'm going to include the load that I'm doing right now as well. So starting off for the week of May 18th through May 24th, I picked up in Streetsboro, Ohio, going down to Mishawaka, Indiana. It was 115 on the deadhead, 268 loaded, paid me out $300. Then after that, I had to deadhead to Galen, Michigan. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like Galien. Went to Sturtevant, Wisconsin. That ended up being a 35-mile deadhead, 158 loaded. Ended up paying me $250. Then I had a deadhead from there, not too far, to Racine. I was literally like 20 minutes away in Wisconsin. Took that to Laredo, Texas. 18 deadhead, again, 1,416 miles. Now this is where I started to do a lot of Laredo runs, because right after Laredo, I picked up in Laredo, literally like I didn't even get to drop the Racine load off yet, and they offered me a run that day, leaving out of Laredo, going to Des Moines, Iowa. Actually, it's Ankeny, Iowa. It was a John Deere load. Of course, not really far deadhead being in Laredo. It was 1,133 miles loaded, paid me $883. I did that. I had to wait up in Des Moines for like a day. Actually, I had a deadhead out to Iowa 80, and then that's in Walcott, Iowa. And then I got a call that next day to DeWitt, Iowa. Picked up from there, going back to Laredo, Texas. That was a 32-mile deadhead, 1,304 loaded miles, and that paid me $1,060. That was my only run for the week of May 25th through May 31st. Now, because it's a holiday, this load I'm on now, it picks up before the 31st, but because it's Memorial Day weekend, I can't drop it off until Tuesday. So the one I'm on now, again, is picking up in Laredo, is going to Portage, Michigan, which is pretty much Kalamazoo, Michigan. 1,504 loaded miles, and pays me $1,150. Now, like I said, I done went to Laredo from Racine, went from Laredo to Des Moines, from DeWitt back to Laredo, and I'm going back up to Michigan. This is all in a matter of days, so you can believe that right now I am very, very tired. Going back and forth. I love the miles. When I drop this load off Tuesday, it begins our week. So, and it's dropping off in Michigan, so this should be a really, really good week. As long as I don't get no load out of there coming back to Laredo, I should have a really, really good week. I plan to go home on June 10th, because I have some things I got to do. I have an appointment for my passport, so I want to go ahead and get that out the way. And I would have been on the road for almost a month at that point, so I'm just ready to go home. My roommate's birthday is on the 10th, so I'm trying to get back for that. My passport again. So yeah, that's that. But the load that I'm on now, not sure if you can see it, but it's all the way up to the back of my seat. It's 3 pallets. And so you lose your bed when you have 3 pallets. As you can see, that's how I had to sleep pretty much the entire night last night. Not really the entire night, because in reality it was only, I went to sleep about like maybe 1 in the morning, and I woke up at like 6:30. So maybe just like 5.5 hours of sleep. And so yeah, I had to sleep like that. I thought that maybe I could lift my seat back. Then I got in the van. I tried it, wouldn't even move. So I had to sleep sitting up the whole night. I mean, I guess maybe I could have gotten a hotel, but you know, I got plans that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to save money, and I got bills, all while trying to live out on the road. So I didn't get a room last night. I might get one tomorrow, or well, yeah, Sunday and Monday. You know, my fleet owner will help me out with that. So I'm gonna try to stick it out today, which is Saturday. Probably get to Texarkana by the end of the day, and then that's where I'm probably gonna stop, because I have all day today, all day tomorrow, all day Monday to drive 1,500 miles. So I'm gonna split it up 500 miles each day, so that when Monday comes, I should get into Michigan by Monday night. You know, I'm not in a rush. There's no reason to rush. I can't drop it off until Monday. The place isn't open on the weekends, and they're closed on Memorial Day. So there's really no point in me rushing. There's no family in the path that I'm going, so I can't really go to somebody's house for the weekend or anything like that. So, you know, I'm just gonna take my time getting up there. You know, it's a storm right now. Well, it was a storm earlier. It's kind of calmed down, but you know, I'm just taking my time to leave later. But I mean, this load really isn't too heavy. It's only like 900 something pounds, but it's stacked in here. So, but that's what happens when you get 3 pallets, 3 40 by 40 or whatever the measurement is. When you get 3 of those in here, it's tight. And usually I have to put up my bed. I usually have to move my seats up, and not really move them up, but move the back of it up, so that, you know, I can get the most room out of it. And I can fit 3 in here barely, but it works. So like I said, the load is not that heavy. It's only 900 pounds, so it's not too bad. It's just really, really big boxes. But yeah, I've done a lot of Laredo trips. Like, you know, I had a friend that he was down here when I first got to Laredo, the first trip, and I was able to leave Laredo, go up to Iowa, come back, and he was still sitting here up until yesterday. So so yeah, I've been running. It's just been unfortunate that one Laredo, that second Laredo run, was the only run of the week, just because of how it fell. You know, and it's the holiday, you know, and had I been able to drop this load off Monday, it'd have been a good week, you know. But again, I can't drop it off to Tuesday because of Memorial Day. So, you know, it sucks to have a one trip check, but I mean, that's sometimes the nature of the beast when you're out here expediting. You know, sometimes things don't necessarily happen the way that you want it to happen, you know, but that usually means that your next week is going to be a really, really good week. So, you know, at least to me, you know, when I have weeks where, you know, I only get that one load in, you know, because of it being such a long trip, usually the next week is usually really, really good. So I'm hoping that's the case with this one, because again, it drops off Tuesday in Michigan, starts me off with $1,150 line haul, starts me off on Tuesday, starts me off in Michigan in a very hot freight area. So I'm hoping to have a really, really good week that week. Now there's a chance I might end up coming back to Laredo. It always seems to happen that way when I'm up in Michigan or Wisconsin. It always seems to draw me back to Laredo. So I'm hoping that's not the case, because again, I'm trying to go home on the 10th, and I know that unless that next trip absolutely brings me to Laredo, then I know if I go any other time, I probably won't make it back home for my June 10th date. So I guess I'll let my fleet owner know. So if I do start doing turn downs, it's just because I don't want to go that far when I'm trying to go home. So So that should be that. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to give you a quick recap here. This was mostly a Laredo one, because like I said, the last 3 or 4 trips either brought me here or took me out of here. But the trip I'm on now will start technically a new week. So that would be a different recap that I might do in the future. But this is the Great Simulator, folks. If you haven't already, share or like the video. And until next time, take care.